Well, good morning. It's nice and cool this morning, about 50 degrees. Of course, it wasn't about 60 yesterday. I thought I'd come out and check the garlic. I've noticed that the first couple level leaves, bottom levels has turned brown, which is a good sign it's done. We've done cut the scapes. We got to get it out of the ground before too long because they say the more leaves you let die, the less coatings your garlic has for storage. So I thought I'd come out and dig a few and let you see what it looks like. Now this is, forgive me for the way I pronounce it, but it's chestnut red. It's a hard neck garlic. It don't make the corns, but it does make scapes. You can see where I cut them off. They're pretty good. Did you notice the leaves? Some of these has died more than 2 or 3 levels. There's several levels. Which I'll probably dehydrate and grind a lot of this into powder, but some of them I want to put up. Some of them I want to keep for storage. I'm going to dig a few and we're going to see what they look like. Well, we got a few out of the ground. They're not as big as they were last year. They went down in size some. I got a feeling that raising them or growing them in a raised bed probably cut back on the water supply because the garden would have had better water. More consistent, I guess you'd say. I came over here and watered it several times and I thought it was dry, but it's just not quite the same as the garden soil. But it's still garlic. There's some good ones in here. That ain't bad. That in the middle there's not bad. There's always small ones and big ones both. I'm going to dig several of these and pile them up and I'll turn the camera back on when I'm done. Well, I've made it back. I was actually shooting a video this morning and the wind got up so bad I couldn't even hear myself to speak. I couldn't tell you what I said. But I'm having the reason to do this. I've actually done pulled the rest of them instead of pulling a few. I just went ahead and pulled them all out of the ground, got it over with. Take some pretty nice ones. Take some pretty small ones, but that's the way it goes. Now I bought them, I think it's 2019. I got 1 pound of it, which was I think 5 bulbs. Made almost 40 cloves out of it. I got 37 the first time I harvested last year. Now then 37 bulbs, I planted back a little over 100 last year. So I got pretty close to that this time because I didn't miss any when I pulled the rolls. They was all equally spaced pretty well. No large gaps anywhere. I should have 100 bulbs. Hopefully this fall I can rework things and do things a little different. I believe the harvest would have been better had it been in the garden. The water supply would probably been more consistent, I guess you could say. I think they got a little dry sometimes. But it's all good. There's a lot of garlic here. But we hope to change plans and probably plant a little more next time. I'm thinking maybe 150 instead of 100. Depends on how the roll goes and how I do it in the garden, but I'm moving back. Use the raised bed for something else. Hope you enjoyed this. Got any questions, leave them in the comments. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like for me, help me out. And if you're watching this on Monday, happy Memorial Day. God bless.